All right, man, we here. We made it. Episode 18 of the Flame series. For those that don't know, y'all know how we do. We give y'all the flame of fame and the flame of shame. So, welcome to the Flame series. Once again, be so kind, my friend. Hit the like button. Hit the like button as I set up with these banners. You feel me? But we're gonna keep it boxing. We got a few things. We seen some fights yesterday. Oscar Valdez got, tested, but he got the job done. We're going to tell you how he got the job done and get into some stuff. I had to hit up my bro because see, I know what I'm good at and then I know what my people's is good at. So when it's something that's out of my league, I hit up the ones that's really deal with that. So I had to hit up my bro and so we can get a little research in. Turns out Oscar Valdez, he is part of this and let me get these sources too together. Got to get all this information together. Matter of fact, it's in the description, so I at least made that happen. Shout out to the playback game. The source is in the description, and I'm going to put it in the live chat. There it is. All right. First and foremost, shout out to Iron Cone, first in the building. I mean, damn, Iron Cone, what's what you sipping on? You feeling something? All right, shout out to Iron Cone. He said hit the thumbs up. MFers. Hey, just you go ahead and listen to him the way he coming at it. Sporting advantage. The Liddy Lit channel on the rise right there. Tell you, man, get on the wave now. Sporting advantage. You're hearing it now. You're gonna hear it in the future. So jump on the wave early. You know, take that journey, man. The journey is worth the experience, man. It's worth it. When you find a good channel and you're like, you know what? This is gonna be a good journey. Cause you know what that's like. Shout out to Sporting Advantage. But that is the source. I dropped that for this episode 18 of the Flame series. That is the source to the program, the Gatorade science, however they, put it, but they do a lot of it seems like it's close to snack, but this is Gatorade. We knew it had something to do with all of this Gatorade promo with them drinking the Gatorade in the corner. And we don't know what type of scientific water he had in that bottle, but I was trying to look up Florida State Athletic Commission and the rules and regulations and just trying to find something that can clarify on what is allowed in the corner when it comes to these water bottles. I'm doing a commentary yesterday and I'm like, this is kind of bothering me, man. Like, hey, we keep the same energy. We spoke up with Jamel Charlo. It's like, man, what's with this Army Green Gatorade bottle in the corner all of a sudden? So clear as day, Valdez got the Gatorade bottle and the Gatorade towel afterwards, taking squigs of Gatorade or whatever's in the Gatorade bottle as he's doing the interview, like the post interview. Like, okay, we get it. Gatorade is sponsors, and this guy is I don't want to say like the lab rat of this scientific program or whatever, where they test out their how the body responds and different things. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. because my boy is on it. So once again, playback game. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. But along with all of this scientific sports analysis and testing the stamina and the endurance of these fighters and knowing how much hydration they need and whoop de whoop, we still got rules and regulations. And how are we securing safety using bottles where you can't even see what's in it? You know, something can be at the bottom of that. We just don't know, especially when it's dark. You can't see it. Even the top is dark. So that got to get straightened out. And there's got to be some clarity on what they're allowing here. Because I want to give Oscar Valdez his credit. Okay. I want to give him his credit. But at the same time, when you see something that stands out so vividly, you like, is this how y'all Florida State Athletic Commission do regularly, or y'all just gave another pass like how California did before with Jamil? Y'all doing that, or that's just regular? We need to know what is the official rules when it comes to y'all's water bottles. Anything goes, or do they have to be clear bottles? Because we learned about California. Now I want to learn about Florida. What's y'all rules with the bottles? Why is it hard to dig this up? Oh man, shout out to my Hispanic homie Black and Brown, aka Sacramento Expo. Welcome to the episode 18 of the Flame series. But let me get the links together for the homies so they can do their due diligence. All right, I had to drop the link as I was rudely kicked out. But the link is dropped. But once again, a great night of fights yesterday. I seen the Edgar Berlanga for the first time. I believe he got his 14th win with a 14th KO, all in the first round. So it looked really impressive. His opponent looked like he was ready to walk out of the ring before the fight started, though. So it was a good little delay before the action got taking place. Doing a lot of promo for Edgar, so that was cool and everything. But yeah, still was a first round KO. Still was first round KO. Oscar Valdez did what he had to do. Give him his credit. Um, Congratulations to however whatever bag they kicked you extra from Gatorade. You know, I'm sure they hydrated you very well for the win. You know, and you made sure that everyone understood that with the visuals. You feel me? So also, Presley, no, Elvis Rodriguez. I'm about to say Presley. Elvis Rodriguez, but he got the Elvis Presley, thing that he does at the end when he wins. This dude was knocking people out, and it's like every week. Because dude is, I mean, top rank got it where, hey, anybody that want to scrap, you can get it in. You might get paid a little, you might get paid a lot, but you will get paid. And I'm not gonna lie, these fights have been action packed. Even the Gonzalez versus Clavel fight, I was like, whoa, they was scrapping. Like in the hood, like man, they was scrapping. But Gonzalez, our American, was getting the beat down. We got to keep it 100 all the way with the commentary. She was getting beat on. And the referee tried to help. He tried to help Gonzalez, but it was a no go all the way through. It was a no go. Every time he tried to help, it got worse. I was like, stop it, ref. Just get out of the way. Stop trying to help her. Her braids are fine. Matter of fact, the Canadian braids cornrows was worse, but she was winning. So she wasn't worried about how she looked. She wasn't worried about putting them hands on her, and it worked. So shout out to Clavel for having that game plan to get it done on American soil. So I'm sure Ty Legacy was happy about that. Low key rubbed it in, but it's all good. We let him make it. We let him make it. It's starting to bubble out here, whatever, with these fights and these fight dates starting to get cracked off. I've been busy, but I'm hearing about some dates for the PBC. The Charlo brothers. I think they saying something about them putting that on pay-per-view. Charlo versus Jamal versus Derevchenko, and then Jamil versus Rosario something. I'll believe it when it becomes official. If I see something that's really official, so I'll wait on that. When it comes to Jamal, though, man, whew, that Derevchenko work is gonna be something serious. But I got to give still. If they make that happen, I'll get him Flame of Fame. If the Charlos make that event happen, I'll get him the Flame of Fame for sure. You know, that is a legitimate defense for Jamal, and that is a unification for Jamel. Not an easy one either. So, got to give it to these guys. You know, if they take this fight, both of them, got to get the twins the props. And for some reason, I don't really see them guys getting stopped. I don't know. I just don't see it. Like, you see guys who may have an undefeated record, you be like, you know what? He might get stopped, one of these fights. I feel like even if they lost, I don't really see the Charlos getting stopped. Like, you're just going to have to, just outpoint them for the whole 12 and be cautious because them dudes are strong towards the end of the fight. They have proved that. You can be up on the scorecard 10, 11, 12. You better be prepared very well. You know, you slip and you can don't trip. Referee gonna hug you. Let me drop the link. If y'all want to drop some flame of fame or shame, shout out to my UDC family. Flame of shame, it's not a referee this time. It's not. Like I said, the Gatorade bottles, the rules. Shout out to Gatorade and what they got going on, but this is really about the Florida State Athletic Commission. When we get some legitimate, you know, answers on that, on like what's with that, because I feel like it got to be fair on both sides, but just be thorough about the rules. That's safety as well. So get that one together. Also, flame of shame to the fighters that still ducking that vital work. If you're ducking that vial to work, most definitely flame of shame. And then the real question for the so-called face of boxing, who's going to be his opponent? Donald Alvarez, Canelo Trump. Who is going to be his next opponent? That's what I want to know. Like in all seriousness, like it's got to be a reason people are turning down this fight. Is he putting certain stipulations in the contract they don't like? Are they? Is he really trying to schedule the fight and not giving people enough time? Or, and be honest with you, I don't buy that excuse. You know, people should be ready. So I don't really like when I hear fighters say, "I don't have enough time to prepare for Canelo." Well, you should have been preparing. Period. It's been a lot of time to just get it in, work, be healthy, and all of that. So, but I don't know if this is the, would you call it the mega fight for somebody. I think it might be that franchise shit. Be real. They probably like, man, we don't really care about your status, bro. Trying to, run game on us and trying to, be A side and all of that. I think a lot of these fighters tired of him. That's what I believe. I think a lot of these fighters is tired of Canelo Alvarez and the diva demands and stuff. What y'all think? All right, shout out to Ancon. Oh, you trolling. Ancon is trolling. He said Millie gonna pass his B sample. What's up?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Ancon already
Yeah,
trolling, bro.
I controlling. Oh shit,
Look what he said. He said Millie gonna pass his B sample.
really good. Shit, who knows?
Hold
He
on, let me take
passing.
this. What's the deal off? Hold on. Yeah, but yeah, he trolling. He said Millie gonna pass his B sample.
Shit, hey, just remain to be seen. We'll see, right? But
Taking a while
he
too, bro.
passed it.
Bob Arum is trying to hold off on that result. Don't worry about Jermella. Trying
Don't
to
worry
cover.
about it. It's gonna
Right.
be all right.
Don't
We
worry
just gotta
about it.
pump. We just gotta suck all the drugs he took out his ass.
That's crazy. But man, Bob Arum, bro, he's in the hot seat right now.
Yeah. Oh shit, my bad. Damn computer.
Yeah, man,
My
you
bad.
getting hacked?
Nah, nah. I opened my laptop and it was still playing music.
Look who showed up. Gutierrez.
Hey, hey, Saul Gutierrez, man. What's up, bro?
He
Haven't
must
seen
have
you in a little
seen his
while.
he must have seen his president on the screen. Hey man,
Oh,
hey, he's
president.
presidential. Well, shout out to Gutierrez coming back. Look at him, Canelo the King. I told you, seen his president on the screen.
Back, baby.
How y'all feel about it though? Do y'all think some of these people are getting tired of Canelo's diva demands and stuff? Andrew, you back from the store, right?
Yeah, man, I'm back.
You here, but you ain't here. You hear the question?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It's people. Some people say nobody wants to fight him, or because it's a guaranteed loss. You got to knock him out. I mean, it goes to the cards. You got to win convincingly. You know. That's a whole spiel, man. It's can't be Canelo on the card, right?
That's
You
what
got
they
to knock
say.
him out. And I don't think anybody has the belief, I guess, or some people say that they can knock him out. Apparently, I don't know. That's the word. So, I mean, it's simple, man. You're gonna stay in one division, unify, or just keep bouncing around. It's like at this point, what are you gonna do, man? You know, fight third fight with Triple G, get that done. I don't know. Seems like the only opponent, you know, that can garner some kind of attention. So I think people still want to see that fight. So either that fight, I don't know, man. I'm tired of talking about it, really. To be honest with you, Black. You know what I mean?
Who, Canelo?
Yeah, man. I'm tired of having talking about it, man. I really am. Remember a couple weeks back when 1-2 Kid brought it up. I was tired of talking about it then.
Yeah.
It's other boxing, man. It really is, man. I'm not concerned with Canelo anymore, man. You know what I mean?
Damn.
PBC is obviously making moves. You know what I mean? Even though they want to put it on these pay-per-views, they're throwing the fights together, and the zone just now getting fights done. You know what I mean? Craziness. It's
So
crazy.
so people should just forget about Canelo Alvarez and just don't even bother him as a topic when it comes to boxing. Like
Nah,
he's
because it's a popularity contest, and it's when it's about him doing what he wants and gallivanting and doing picking whoever he wants because he deserves it or whatnot. It's not boxing. That's celebrity. That's Hollywood shit. You know what I mean? That's what
mm,
I equate this shit to. You know what I mean?
mm,
You want to follow that shit? Go ahead. That's that. You know, that's that shit, man. I don't. We don't
uh,
got an opponent yet. Where's the opponent? Where's the opponent at? You know, come on, man.
so basically, flame of shame to that Holly Weird, diva cherry picking or whatever behavior he on right now.
Craziness, man. And then this whole shit about people, fighters just asking for $1 million payday. They can't even get that. You know what I mean? Or a certain amount of money, and they rate it, but you give fucking Mikey Garcia $7 million to fight fucking Vargas. Stupid, man.
7 million.
Dumb shit. They gave like $7 million to Mikey, man, for that fight. Jesse Vargas. Craziness. They don't want to ante up that money. Get these fights going. Shit, I would have thought they would have had a fight by now, man. Fuck. They just now getting what, Virgil Ortiz in them to fight in 2 days.
Sal Gutierrez says PBC ducks all threats. Well, if the Charlos take on Derevchenko and Rosario, that ain't nothing to duck. That's not ducking if that really happens. So, and Black and Brown says Black, not just Canelo, all the older guys, like them old guys trying to come back, like Holyfield, Roy, Bernard, De La Hoya. It's all
Why is
clown
that?
distraction.
And why is that? Because these active fighters don't want to fight each other. They just don't. One moment. Hold on, real quick.
Black and Brown says Spence Crawford. So what you call it? You basically saying they old news too, like just they don't deserve no promo. Spence and Crawford. Oh, it's a lot of divas in boxing. They ain't just in one category or one side. His divas all over boxing. So we're not just trying to single it out. I'm just using him the symbol because he's y'all say he the face of boxing. So we got the president on the screen for y'all. Says Mikey Crack. Pause. Look at Vargas. Pause. I agree that Charlo stepped up, especially Jamal, because he ain't been on shit at all. Yeah, if that's official, like that's a step up, a big time step up for both of them.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And
So
then hopefully
Gutierrez,
they can redeem themselves with the they fighting on the same card, so they can redeem themselves from that night that they fought Korobov and Harrison. You know, redemption, that double header.
oh, what about him? Probably should leave him alone too, huh? Because he fighting all bums, so shouldn't even bother talking about him. One of the most avoided, but don't fight nobody. And that even makes sense. Like you one of the most avoided, but they say you ain't fought nobody. It's crazy. The ones you will get recognition and credit for is the ones that be avoiding you. Ain't that some? Black and Brown said his energies with the young generation. Shout out to Black and Brown. He said Charlo versus Canelo is better than Boo Boo. Cool, man. Cool. I mean, hey, Canelo won't fight neither of them. So you remember what happened with the Jamal fight, right? Didn't he get franchised? He gave Jamal his belt so that he can be a free man. I think that's what happened. The man handed his belt over to the black dude at the number one spot. That's what he did. All this hard work with his green belt, he handed it to Jamal. So you can say Charlo's a better fight with Canelo, whatever you want. It don't matter. But you know what I'm saying? If Canelo fight Jamal, he gonna have to fight the WBC champion. That's who that champion is. Just be real. Would you give your trophy? Hey, Saul Gutierrez, would you give your hard work trophy to somebody else? The black dude up the block around the corner, Tyrone Gutierrez. Would you give Tyrone your trophy that you worked hard for? That's what y'all doing? Yeah, I don't think you would do that. It's me again.
Crazy.
Eddie gotta pull a rabbit out of the hat for Andrade. Everybody say this dude is a chump, but still won't go give him an L. Oh wow, that's an L for the fanboys. Hold that one. Hold the L's, man. That's sad. Nobody want to take this man undefeated record away from him, and y'all get so upset. And this is a guy who was a champion in the same division as Canelo, who's a champion, and they both got a strap in the same division. Ain't that something? Just trying to give y'all this truth. Nobody want to take his L away though, because they like, man, keep your O. We ain't worried about your O. Keep your O.
Is that fight with Colin Smith close to getting closed? I mean, apparently it's Colin Smith and uh, Canelo.
Oh yeah,
They talking about that one. Yeah, 168.
yeah. I remember I talked about that fight when Callum Smith came out and said that he lowered his price for Canelo. I was saying like,
Mm.
look, all that happened was he countered whatever offer they offered him, and then they said he ducked the fight. Callum didn't duck the fight. He countered the offer and said, "Oh well, he's trying to price himself." Like, what did you mean? He just countering. So now you gonna come back to him and revisit the dude? Like, that's called business, man. You just countered the offer. But when you're dealing with the Golden Boy, negotiations. It's just that's how they are, man. Take it or leave it. We're the superior, so how dare you counter our offer? You know who I am? I play golf with Steph Curry. Damn it. There I go. Callum Smith, blah blah. He said Billy Joe Saunders, Andrade, what we wanted. I mean, Billy Joe saying he not ready, which I don't excuse him for. I don't excuse Billy Joe with nothing. He's a ducker. He's a cheater, and the dude is passing up on a big fight. Nobody else is going to give him the money against this dude Canelo that he can make. I mean, so but a lot of these guys, I guess now, are just feeling like, look, my championship status is more better than trying to fight you for a payday. And should we get him respect for that, or say like, oh, they're ducking the franchise boy? Because it's like it sounds like they standing their ground. What's up, Bruce? To me, it sounds like they standing their ground. I think some of these champs is just like, shit. Okay, he Canelo, but I'm the motherfucking IBF champ. I'm the WBC champ. I'm the whoop de whoop champ. Matter of fact, that dude was so scared he handed me his belt. Like they could go come like that if they want. Like, oh, you think you the face, huh? Well, all right, go ahead and face this weak competition then. Is the other champions freezing Canelo Alvarez out? Is that what's happening? What's going on? Are they leaving him out there on that island, on that rich island? Now he chasing guys. Is that what's going on? Canelo is looking for an opponent. He's please somebody fight me. I got to fulfill this contract. Oh man, it's what it is.
Crazy shit.
Oh, here we go with the numbers. He says, "Who makes better numbers, Black, Boo Boo or Charlo?" Probably Charlo. There you go. You want some numbers for it? There you go. Victory for Saul. Numbers to Charlo. Congratulations. But guess what? You want to know a good fact to go along with that? He don't make more money than Boo Boo Andrade. Not even close. Not even close. So go ahead and hold that L right there.
Damn, man. I wasn't gonna say it, Black. Took it. It's
But
all
I'm gonna
good.
tell you one thing though.
You still my boy, Saul.
Yeah, you the homie. Like they come back and forth when they see their people or whatever. But he'll be back, like I always say. But I'll tell you this: 2019, you can go look it up. His net worth was 1 million, and in Andrade's last fight, he made what was it 4? So
Something like
come
that. Some light, a little
something
lightness,
light, something real light.
Something light.
You know what I mean? Real light. You mean tell me he made 4 times his net worth in his last fight? Come on now. Now you talking about numbers, but what about bank account numbers? Since you want to talk about numbers, irrelevant stuff, fam. We talking about some real boxing talk over here. Not that real fanboy talk. Shout out to Saul though. Everyone better measure them all. Yeah, shout out to the ones coming, man. We'll see if they change up. We'll be watching them.
And truth is the new hate, man. It's always
I mean,
been
it
it's
appears.
always been that way.
Oh, now Canelo makes the belt. Okay. Him and Mauricio put their minds together, combined for these miraculous events, and come up with these belts to distribute. Y'all hilarious, man. Shout out to Saul. He don't give up. He said Canelo scared and his fans. Damn. I know they like to compare Canelo to Floyd a lot, but was Floyd like, come on now? Was he really this scared? And hey, you know what? Be honest with you, both of them, you could say whatever. There were some fights that they should have had that they didn't have, but I don't really remember fighters turning down fights like this. Not with Floyd. They were trying to get in there. It was like, this is Floyd. But you got people looking at Canelo like, man, please watch out, franchise boy, get him out of here. Now I think, hey, I don't give. I'm gonna get about 4 or 5 defenses. Then we'll call you. We'll call you. Is Canelo waiting on the phone call? Is that what's going on?
I don't
Damn.
know, man. Shit. Might be. Might
So
send him a
upset.
contract. Fuck it.
You lit off a firecracker here, Bruce. Leave this man alone. He already sensitive. He just got his hair done. Pause.
All right. Pull up.
C Sharp says Canelo hop, skip, and jump out of the 160 division to Doug Smoke. I mean, did he go? Did he leave 160 to chase after Smoke or Doug Smoke? Which one was it? You know what I mean? Because I just felt like, how can someone on record, bro? Okay, this ain't nothing I'm making up. He's on record saying he wanted to be undisputed at 160, and then you left after you got 3 belts. You left. You know what I'm saying? It's come on. This is this is not nothing we making up, y'all. So I mean, hey, it was one final boss left there, man. Could have just cleaned up Andre. I would have picked the man to win, but it doesn't seem like he wanted that opportunity to become undisputed because one man was there that he didn't want to fight. It's just the facts. Oh, they're going at it in the chat now. He just said the same thing. You can't even talk about that. I just said don't matter. You want to talk about that, but Charlo, Canelo and Andrade make more than Charlo. That's all you need to know. They on the right side of the street. 1-2.
$1 million. That's what it's worth. 1 million. $1 million.
Wait. Hey, fill me in on this joke right here though, the 1 million, because I heard somebody else say something about 1 million.
$1 million. That's what the man is worth.
Oh yeah. That's that Jamal worth, man. We just telling y'all facts, man. That's his net worth, man. And we just telling y'all facts that when he fought Keeler, he made like 4. Andrade, that is, in his last fight. So, I mean, hey, stop with the number stuff, man. Let's just talking about okay. Yeah, that's why I put the avatar away. That boy got in his feelings off that. It must be Andrade's expression on the pictures or something. They be mad, boy. They be upset.
He's too weird. He's too weird for unification.
He's too weird for me to unify with him.
He's too weird, man. That dude is too weird. That's what it is, man. And I told everybody that Callum Smith was gonna be his cupcake. I told him months ago.
Man.
Months ago. I said that's that man's cupcake. That's when he dropped down to 168. That's the guy he's gonna fight. I said, because that's a 175 pounder that can barely make 168. So why ain't he fighting Bivol, who willing to come down to 168? You know what I'm saying? For another 175 title at probably 170, you can fight it at any weight you want.
Hey,
Doesn't
1-2
make
kid.
sense.
Can I
Yeah.
say to Saul real quick something? Hey,
Sure.
Saul, man. Look, man. You scream really loud in the comment section for Canelo. Can you do that one time, man, and just do that on live? Can you just hit the link one time for your boy Canelo? You got to prove it to him, man. These fighters be watching these YouTube videos. So Canelo might watch it. He probably won't, but I'm just saying. Do it for your boy. So we really know if you're a real Canelo fan or you ain't really real about it. But continue. My bad, 1-2.
I see it like this. If that's the route he want to take, and he's dropping to 168, probably the best thing he could do. He could not skip a beat, still make decent money, still fight for legacy for a 175 title at 170 something. It's like at any weight he wants, basically anything above 168 with a smaller 175 pounder still for a title.
Mm.
You know, it's
Yeah, I like
possible.
that. I
You
like
know,
that shit.
and that's a challenge,
Yeah.
a real
Hell
challenge.
yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. Shit.
My bad. I'm sitting there reading now.
But they
My
scared of
bad.
that
One
shit though.
two.
They ain't gonna. That's not gonna happen no 1-2. You know that.
Hey,
That's in a perfect world.
yeah, I guess so.
We know these things don't happen like that. 1-2. We're
But
talking fantasy stuff right now, man.
it don't hurt to dream, man. Hold on to your dream.
Got to keep dreaming.
All we here doing for you people that's in the background enjoying this show, we just want the best to fight each other. That's it. With them belts, like the
Got to beg.
IBO.
We got to beg these dudes to fight. Some good fights, man. But overall, y'all was pretty much pleased with the performance yesterday. The different
Uh,
fighters in this top ranked movement and what they got going.
yeah,
I
man, I
seen,
like the fights, man.
I seen some of it. Some of it, I couldn't really watch them all because I was traveling, but I did catch a little of them. It looked pretty good, but I can't really touch on it
Yeah,
because I ain't really see it. So you know,
yeah. Shout out to the women's fight too. They had Clavel versus Gonzalez. Clavel, that Canadian was man on a full tank the whole way through. I was like, yeah, get her urine sample immediately. Don't let her sneak out. But she got the job done though. Straight, straight shutout. He said next time, all right, man. I mean, Black and Brown knew you was gonna duck. He said, don't do it.
Don't do it.
He said next time, all right, man. Next time, me and you ain't gonna never do it. What up, out TBA? He said, trust me, I've learned my lesson. Nah, you cool, Black and Brown. Yeah. Any flame of shame though that y'all been seeing, or any flame of fame? Don't want to give
mm,
out nothing really stood out for y'all.
not really,
Man,
not for
I
me.
mean, Gatorade bottle was kind of questionable last night, but you know, reading into
Absolutely.
that.
Oh man,
You read into
inform
that,
me.
Black? Nah, they had the Gatorade bottle for Valdez fight, man. You know,
You didn't see
what
that
round was
one
that,
too?
Black?
Nah, I just caught some of it. I ain't catch it all. You gotta let me know. Keep me in
Oh,
the
bro.
mix. Keep me up to date. That shit sounds funny. Someone pulled out the Be Like Mike
Oh
juice.
man, the homie 1-2 kid didn't even see it. Okay, yeah, bro. They Oscar Valdez had the smooth Gatorade bottle. I believe me and Angel noticed it about say sixth or seventh round, maybe
Oh, it
somewhere
came
up
out
in
late.
there.
It came
I
out
don't
late.
know. See, that's when we noticed it. So we just like noticed he was taking some swigs of that Gatorade. I'm like, whatever was in there, you know what I mean? I'm like, what's up with the Gatorade bottles? And he was slowing down though, and that's when we started noticing it. And he got the stoppage in that 10th, man.
Whoa.
Gatorade bottle promotions,
Give me the one I mixed.
the one I mixed promotions, fam.
Now look at the state of his face.
Had that man out, bro. Bambi legs,
Oh man.
Bambi leg in the Bambi leg in the face.
Judah legs.
Oh man.
So, and then, bro, after the fight, he was getting massive swigs of it. And then in the post fight interview, not only was he sipping out of the Gatorade bottle, he had the Gatorade towel over his shoulder.
Ah, shit.
I would not lie to you, bro. I'm sitting there looking at this like, nah, fam, you can't be serious.
Promotion.
I was like, yeah, man. And me and Angel, man, we didn't cracked out. We didn't crack the code. This is Gatorade bottle promotion series, fam. Hey man, the Gatorade bottle is a freaking. Oh, there we go. And I had to hit up Angel low key today. I was like, yo, Angel, look into this, man, because I was like, as soon as and listen, one two kid, this is how deep this shit is. We notice all the Gatorade stuff, right? This dude is a part of this Gatorade scientific program where they study your like your blood pressure, your stamina, how your body reacts in tense. Like it's deep, man. It's real deep. So they doing some scientific stuff, and he part of this. I'm like, oh, so this is more than just you having a Gatorade bottle and us questioning these rules. You're really part of this Gatorade science. It's like a snack, but on some old different type of stuff. I think
Mm.
it's on some other stuff though, bruh. But I'm like, this is all like a promo for this shit or something. Or I'm talking about he had the Gatorade bottle, he had the towel, and I'm looking like, oh, he like a Gatorade science lab rat type of deal, or whatever. I'm like, yo, this is different shit,
Damn.
different
Gatorade
stuff.
slash snack shit in there. Never know, man. It's only supposed to be water, y'all. Rules and regulations for a reason.
Right, and so that's why I was. Hey, look, I was trying to dig up some information on the Florida State Athletic Commission on their rules when it comes to these water bottles. Do they use clear or anything goes? And I couldn't find it. I'm like, whoa, what is up? Like, is this supposed to be the standard across the board, or just different states will allow a dark colored bottle to be used instead of clear, so that we know it's really water, ain't nothing tainted?
Highly suspect.
Highly suspicious.
Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Wow, man. Yeah, he said Black and Brown said he enjoyed the card. What's up, Boxing God? He said everybody in the chat. He said he had that prior juice, the one I mixed.
Yeah, man. You never know. Don't know what's in it. Why are they even allowed to use Gatorade bottles? Period.
I don't understand. That's what I'm trying to get. I don't get that, fam. Like the whole, and they was not trying to be mysterious about it or nothing. They all in your face with it.
Yeah, they ain't put no tape around it and say, give me the one I mixed. You know, what I mean? It was still a clear bottle. Now they just like, just give me the dark bottle, the one you can't see shit in it.
Hey, and peep this, bro. I think the fight was in Florida, so Sporting Advantage pointed out yesterday. He was like, "Man, no wonder they in Florida, so they getting that really that Gator aid."
Man, that's crazy, man.
Boy, boy,
That's
boy. Shout out to the Florida Gators. God damn it.
yeah.
When I mix promotions. He says, I think the bottle fused to his hand in post fight. Can't find a shot without man, the lid was bright orange. And you got this army green bottle, and no one knows what is in that bottle, man.
Yeah. How was he talking in the post fight? I could fight another guy right now. Come
He
on,
was
let's
in
go.
all I can tell you, bro, every 3 seconds in between him talking, he was taking a swig, bro. It was like, yeah, really good fight. And I can't wait to get back there. I'm like, bro, he chugging that thing down, boy. Like it's more than water in that thing. Absolutely more than water in that thing. He said, oh, Lisa says it may depend on the state because in California, the bottles are supposed to be clear, right? Yes. And we know that about California. That's why we gave them that flame of shame because they allow the male to use it as an exception. But they was like, no, but it's just water in there. But I'm like, what if it was some at the bottom of that bottle, though? The one I mixed. Think like you gotta have a clear bottle, man. No substance to taint it. I'm just saying that's all about being safe. It's better to be safe than sorry. Don't go to that, man. I wouldn't be comfortable if I'm sitting across the corner and I'm seeing that there's a dark green Gatorade bottle and he taking swigs of it, and he keep coming back every round, getting stronger, and like, damn, he was out on his feet damn near. Now he back throwing blazing hooks. Like, what the? Just saying, bro.
How
Just
do
never
you
knew.
Ken hooks? How do you Ken?
Right.
He was rejuvenated.
Tiger.
Rejuvenated promotions.
Rejuvenated,
Rejuvenate.
re-assimilated, reinvigorated. Hey man, you just got to keep it clean. Follow these rules so that people don't put your wins and your successes into question, because that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? These fighters should know that. These coaches should know that. Shit, these people running these shows should know that. And the boxing commission should know that. So
He said,
yeah, I
"How's
don't
it
know.
in Cali with that? With that what? Corona? I didn't say nothing about it was in Cali. I was just talking about
Corner.
the
He said
example.
corner.
Oh, he said, how's it? How's it in Cali in the corner? Is that what you're trying to
In
say?
the corner, yeah. Yeah, I think
Like
he's
with the
saying
water
in the
bottle
corner.
rules?
With the water bottle with the corner, the
Yeah,
corner rules
clear,
with the water bottle, yeah.
clear
Clear
bottles
bottle.
in Cali. That's the rules out there. Lisa said, I think Gatorade was a sponsor. Yeah, most definitely. He made
He
that
didn't
very
have
clear.
he didn't have it on his trunks. He had it
Oh
in the
no, no.
corner.
He was drying the sweat off with the Gatorade towel, so we know that. Absolutely. I was like, okay, here it is. This is Gatorade sponsorship all the way through. This victory was sponsored by Gatorade.
All the way.
He's part of the whole program, yo. So we had to do a little research on it. Like, oh, okay, we get it now. We definitely get it. Now watch how many people, boxers, right? See how they do a promo? Watch how many boxers join this program now. So if you want to be able to get that extra burst of energy when you're feeling like you're down and out, join our program. We get exemptions with our Gatorade bottles in the corner. We're not snack, but we'll make you snap back just in time to get that KO. No, let me stop. I'm promoting that shit. Street Fighter sues UFC after this live. See, man.
Yeah, I mean, sports
No, I'm
medicine,
from
man.
Cali.
It is what it is.
No, he thought I was in Cali. No, I'm from Cali. I'm not living in Cali now. I'm in Texas.
Oh,
That's why I was confused with that. For the most part, the refereeing, the officiating was pretty good. 1-2 kid though yesterday. Remember,
Was it?
yeah, we remember how we gave the Flame of Shame to Kenny Bayless
Yeah.
that one time. So
now Tony Weeks got it.
Tony Weeks did
Tony Weeks
okay.
got it.
He did okay. So good thing was, all the
Tony
fights.
Weeks got the flame of fame.
Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a good one. I was sitting there trying to think of one. So, oh my bad. Flame of Fame, not Flame of Shame. Flame of Fame to Tony Weeks. Shout out to Angel for that. Flame of Fame to Tony Weeks for great officiating. He didn't allow nobody to even when Gonzalez. No, he didn't even officiate that one. That was a different referee, I think, with Gonzalez and Clavel. But none of the fights really was to the point where it was that extreme until it got to that point, and then it was like the fighter couldn't even get on their damn feet, so you just knew the fight was over. So that dude Kenny Bayless was allowing guys to literally get whooped on like Apollo Creed, and you have to throw a towel back to back near fatalities for a fighter because Kenny Bayless wants to give the guy more opportunities.
Hmm.
So, but Flame of Fame too, definitely, what I'm saying, Tony Weeks with that weak haircut. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
You said you in Canelo country. It's kind of obsessive now, so Gutierrez. It's kind of weird because you have Bruno Mars as an avatar and you're an extreme Canelo Alvarez fanboy. It's kind of strange, man. Just a little bit.
Mm.
Just a little bit.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Julio, he said he's in Julio Cesar Martinez country, and Julio Cesar Martinez's son is in a whole different country. Trust me, Chavez Jr. is in a whole different kind of country. You know what I mean? Check out his footage lately.
Hey, what's
He's
going
saying,
on with Davis and Santa Cruz? Isn't it for both their titles at 130 and 135?
I saw a headline about that. Is that
And
true though?
I,
How's that
I
shit both gonna be on the line from two
and
different weight classes?
and I guess it's at the it's gonna be at
Oh,
it's
this is a
capped at
catch.
the
This
junior
is a catch
lightweight.
weight, bro. This is a catch weight. This is what
It's
they doing.
but it's capped at the junior lightweight limit. So I'm not sure how that works. That's new to me. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Nah, hold up. So the belt. Wait, which belt? The regular belt he has that he just got
Uh,
off Gamboa.
it says the both the titles are on the line. It says their 130 and 135 pound titles will be at stake.
Which belt? The his belt is at 126, correct?
I'm not sure.
Leo Santa. Hey, Angel. Oh,
I
he
think
probably
he's
tending to the cats.
He vacated that belt. That 130. You going to 130?
Who?
Not at 126 no more. Leo Santa Cruz said his fight
He he
at
he
130.
vacated which belt? Was it at 126?
126.
Right. So he don't have no belt at 130.
hmm.
Yeah, he don't. No belt.
So
So
is it
what belt are we talking about?
does Tank got two belts?
Tank has a regular belt at 135.
I don't know.
Then they fought for like the vacant regular belt.
It said
Gamboa, Tank and Gamboa.
it says Javante Davis has agreed to move back down the junior lightweight limit of 130 pounds for the showdown with Leo Santa Cruz. Yeah, even though Davis and Santa Cruz contractually are obligated to weigh in at junior lightweight maximum of 130, Davis' 135-pound title will be at stake on October 24th. The fight for Davis's WBA World Lightweight title and Santa Cruz's WBA Super Featherweight. It says
What?
super featherweight championship will when they square off at the Showtime pay-per-view main
When
event.
did he win this super feather?
I
Leo.
don't I don't know.
What the hell are they talking about?
It says they agreed to the fight for both belts. The situation is highly unusual, however, because Davis's lightweight title will be on the line in the fight that is contractually capped at junior lightweight limit. Mystery titles.
Bro, this is who's the source on that of what you're reading from?
Boxer scene.
Oh my goodness. And y'all know Dan Raphael is right over there now, but that is another video. But well,
So
okay.
Keith Idec is the
It's
source.
the editor. Okay. But hey, bro, we're gonna need some answers on when did Leo Santa Cruz win a belt at super feather? When did he win a belt there? And the only belt that Davis has at 135 is a regular belt.
Damn.
So what is he talking about, bro? What up, Justin?
Yeah, I thought he was moving up too. It didn't make no sense to me either. And then I thought it was going to be at 135, and now it's at 130, and it's for two belts. And I'm like, well, wait now. I'm just curious to what's happening there.
Bro, it's a lie. We need answers when it comes to that. Telling you, man, we go. Hey, listen, we got to watch this real close one too because we coming back from this post-COVID stuff, and I think that this is a good little time period for them to do some sneaky little stuff and mix stuff around and you know,
Slip
this
a
is.
belt in there.
I mean, what is we talk? You know, like we didn't forgot who was champion where and all of this stuff. I'm sitting there trying to, unless I missed something. Shit, he won a belt at 130. The official WBA at 130.
Talk about Leo.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because you
Why?
said both belts was on the line, and Angel said he vacated the one at 126. So I'm like, when did he? From my last knowledge was Tank had just went up, and Leo Santa Cruz was just getting ready to come up to fight him. You know what I mean? That's why, like, I thought they was talking about like he was gonna come up 2 weight classes to fight Tank for his regular belt, the WBA regular belt that he got when he faced Gamboa. We missed on the first weight and all that. But this Leo Santa Cruz thing, we're talking about his WBA super feather. I'm like, huh? How?
Well, it says he fought for the WBA super featherweight title, the vacant title, against Miguel Flores.
So I fucking missed that then. What was the date?
11/23/2019.
Oh man, I missed that. So they're gonna unify or have those both. So if Tank beats him, then he becomes the super feather WBA champion.
How you gonna make super feather?
But that's, I guess,
He can't even make 135. Oh man, shit.
I didn't even know Leo even had a fight yet at 130. That his first and only fight at 130?
Let me see. No, I think he also had a fight with Miguel Flores too. Super feather.
That's what you say he beat, right?
Well,
For the
yeah. No, that was Rafael Rivera. He fought at super feather, and then Miguel Flores, which would be, I don't know, man. Oh no, wait a minute. Does this make it any sense to me? I'm a little confused myself.
yeah, as long as we get all the full facts on it. Shit, because if he fought at 130, I missed it. Because like I said, he wasn't there when Tank was there. Tank had just left. So I'm like, damn, he did all that quick. I stopped caring about him really when he kept ducking Russell and, definitely when he dug, what's his name, Rico back in there. I was like, man, this dude's a clown. Or he's some clown stuff. But I didn't even know he had them many fights at 130 already. Took my eye off him.
Yeah. Well, it's on and popping now.
Yeah. So hold up. Right. I'm sitting there tripping. He says Loma got the Super WBA. Oh yeah, the Super WBA Stank. St. Davis has, yeah. St. Davis has the baby belt. So yeah, that's correct. Loma got that Super. That's why people was like, oh, what you think? People was like, what, Tango go after Lomachenko? Because he was getting that regular. And people were saying he was doing that to set up a fight with Lomachenko to challenge him for his belt. We don't know if he's still gonna do that, but he is still the regular 135 champ. He need a rematch Gamboa. That's what I want to see.
Who?
Tank.
I
Yep.
think Gamboa had it. Man, I don't know. I thought someone else was going after Gamboa right now. Somebody else is talking about fighting Gamboa.
No, I'm just saying, like, I still want to see that fight. I know that they gonna go different directions, but I still want to see a rematch in that fight.
One where he ain't got a broken foot.
Right. Healthy ankle all the way through.
Healthy foot.
Mm-hmm.
He came in off a huge layoff too, didn't he?
Man, I forgot he was a boxer. And when they said he was gonna fight Gamboa, I was like, what? I was like, you're Yorkis? I was like, he still fight? But damn. I was like, golly. All right, Tank. This will be a tune up. And then hey, it ended up being difficult to get a guy out of there who had one leg.
135 and 135 is a lit division right now. There's a lot of smoke there. You think Tank gonna fight any of them guys at 135? Any of the big names?
I mean, either he gonna be pulling guys up like he's been doing to 135 to face him, or because his weight, the way he eat, bro, out of fight camp, he ain't gonna be able to keep down at 130. He gonna have to fight at 135 to at least give him a opportunity just to be able to get in the ring. He ain't gonna be at 130. Gonna pass out like Mew did or something.
Yeah, how's he gonna? Even if he's fighting for that 130 belt, like how's he gonna defend that? No.
He's just gonna win it just to vacate it, bro. What they're gonna do is, because they're gonna say, since it's 130 and then a 135 gap, you're gonna be able to just weigh anywhere between 130 and 135. They're doing this to accommodate Tank heavy set ass, bro. That's what this shit is. This is this.
So he ain't got to fight any smoke at 135, and he'll have to fight a mandatory and then miss weight. That's crazy. That's
Yeah. This is giving him a good little cushion to just weigh anywhere between 130 and 135, and if he wins, he inherits the WBA 130. And then if he loses, Theo Santa Cruz is the new WBA regular champ behind Lomachenko. You imagine Leo Santa Cruz being the mandatory to Lomachenko? You'll get
no.
chopped up.
Yeah,
You'll get
I don't think,
chopped up.
because I don't think Lomachenko going anywhere. He's not moving up. I don't
Nah.
think he's gonna be moving up if he
You know
for a
why?
while.
Matter of fact, that's because that boy gonna win, man. I think Lomachenko gonna win. I can't wait till that shit go down, because Bruce is definitely think Teofimo and a lot of people. Matter of fact, all y'all pretty much.
Yeah,
Majority of y'all.
Teal going icy,
Yeah. That'd be some shit. I'll give him his props to be icing.
and I mean
Because I
that'd
don't
be a hell of a
now
W.
now real quick, one two kid. Now what you saying, that can you picture that? Like you
Yes,
can see Lomachenko
I,
getting like iced.
yes,
You can? Okay.
yes, I can. Yes, I can. You
I
know,
just can't. I just haven't. I don't see it.
I'm not gonna be surprised if it don't happen, but I'm picking Teal. I'm picking
But you
Teal.
believe in T.O. that much to where you can actually see him going in there and just like
Yeah, I
knocking the
could see
shit
him.
out.
I could see him catching him, man, and I could see Lomachenko legs going crazy, man, and just getting.
Man.
Yeah, I could see it happen. I could see him touching him. I could see him putting hands on him because I mean, it's not like Lomachenko don't get hands put on him, and I don't think he's been hit by a guy that can hit that hard, that's that explosive, and that's that young, and that motivated. Going into it, and I could see, and the guy's bigger than him. I'm not saying that Loma can't pull it off because he's probably one of the best fighters out there. I'm just saying it'd be a hell of a W. It'd be a hell of a victory for boxing, one way or the other. But I'm just rolling with Tio. It's more fun in it.
And you know what, one two kid, this is how I would give him the ultimate respect and props, because this is how highly I think of Lomachenko. To where
Yeah,
if he goes in there and does that, like he got to get that dude. Whatever y'all want to put him at pound for pound, that's cool, because Lomachenko, despite with the bull crap franchise stuff, he's not no easy work by no stretch at all. So for
right.
anybody to get a dub on him at this point, and what I've seen him do and make dudes quit and stuff like that,
Champions.
ooh, big yeah, champions. Like I would give him an ultimate props, because that is a great win on your resume to get Lomo. And if you
Hmm.
knock him out, oh my god, like to have that as a KO next to that to the on box rec, when you see the opponent and then you see KO, like man, and it'd be Lomachenko, like that's some
Shit.
big
Even
props,
even if
man.
even if Lomo gets iced, I'm not gonna be like still sleep on Loma. Like I'm like that dude's still like one of the best. He just got caught by a kid that's bigger, that hits hard, and it only take one. You know what I mean? We've seen the best and most talented fighters get knocked out over and over again. You know what I mean? So it happens, man. You know, that was
Charles,
dope.
Charles, you just set off a firecracker. He like, man, he said he going back and forth with this. Oh, okay. Then he's talking about. He said Tio gonna put hands on him. But go ahead, bro. Yeah, he with
Yeah,
you.
but L's ain't that important when you challenging yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a big deal when people like, oh, this guy got an L on his record. It's like that dude be fighting everybody. You know, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That can happen, man. I mean, shit. It's like you
Maybe.
picking on he picking on a young kid that's on the way up. That ain't nothing stopping him. They got the momentum behind him. So I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I'm just hyped for the fight. But I could see T.O. stopping him.
You know what? And shout out to and you know what, I've been here. We've been here before. You know, I like the fact that majority everybody, even Sporting Advantage, Charles, got 1-2 Kid, even Angel, pretty much y'all agree that Teofimo gonna win. I just think he gonna lose. I think he gonna lose. You know, but it's gonna be a good loss. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be one of them. He can walk away from it and be better. I
Yeah,
don't think he's gonna get no must, but I think that he might get a schooling. He might get a really good schooling to where he could get stopped late. But I think it's gonna be one of them. I think that when he get in there with Lomo, he gonna realize the speed is a lot more different than he thought. The angles, the awkwardness. He gonna
the
be a little more
accuracy, all that. Yeah,
accuracy. He gonna be a little bit more confused than he thought he was gonna be. And I know he's pushing for the KO because he like all I gotta do is hit him. And Lomo knows this. He knows this guy is looking to hurt him. So with his experience, I feel like that
You
is
know
gonna
what?
play a major
I,
key.
you know how I feel the
Experience,
fight's gonna play out.
yeah.
Winning this debut fight is. I think Loma's gonna get the better of him for the majority of the fight, but I think late in the fight, it's gonna be an opening that Loma's gonna leave himself open due to fatigue, due to just due to fatigue. This kid is big, man. This is big. Teofimo's a big kid. He's strong as hell. So maybe if you can catch him and lean on him, slow Loma down like that, make it an ugly fight, hit him to the body, throw him around a bit, manhandle him. I can see a late stoppage, man. Coming off a mistake, due to fatigue, due to weariness, you know, especially if he gets him in the corner. You know, gotta see though, man. Because Loma's got that footwork, man. He could evade a lot of punches. He can evade a lot of things with those angles.
Gotta factor the
Question
experience
is,
in
can
there.
Teofimo's agility keep up with that agility? I think so. I think it can.
We gotta factor in Teofimo Lopez. Like if he don't catch Lomo early, if he start getting about fourth, fifth round, we're gonna probably see him miss more punches than he's ever missed. And it might not be the same ferociousness and intensity behind the punches if it get midway. That's why I said if he get it done, it's gonna have to be early. I think late is gonna favor more Lomachenko than Teofimo. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
You know, and
I can see what you're saying. That he could definitely gonna frustrate him a lot, man. He's gonna do them traps. He's gonna frustrate him, man. He's gonna make him miss.
if he can get in his head early and have Teofimo trying to load up and trying to show up, because see, look, this is what I realized about Teofimo Lopez. He really care about the crowd. He care about what people saying, and he gonna go in there trying to put on a show, and if he getting embarrassed in there, it might start fucking with him. Because how am I looking in here with all of these people and everybody? This is my biggest fight, and I'm trying to get this guy out of there. Lomachenko know this type of stuff. He real mental in there. So
Yeah, that's awesome analysis, Black. That you brought that up because when I was at the Nakatani and Teofimo Lopez fight, I saw Teofimo visually, and you saw it in TV as I did in person when I was at the MGM that night. You saw that Teofimo looked visibly, he looked flustered. He was frustrated. Nakatani had that length on him, and
mm,
he had that jab, and He's going to the body, and Teofimo looked hurt at certain points of the fight. Teofimo did catch some punishment, you know. So a lot of people want to say, "Oh, who's Nakatani?" Now you could check up on Nakatani, like we've been saying, man. You know. But if he gets frustrated like that with Loma, man, I could see it a long night for him, and he's gonna be outclassed, man. He's gonna get a, Loma's gonna sail to a victory, a UD. You know, if he shows that same kind of
Right.
frustration that he did that night, yeah, it's gonna be easy sweep for Loma.
I'm not saying that that's not possible. I'm saying that shit's not gonna happen. He going to knock Loma ass out.
Yeah, here we go with the knockout shit. He said, "Fuck that shit. That KO coming. Fuck that bullshit."
Listen, listen. I didn't, and my thing is, I didn't seen Loma fight in person now 3 times, and I would tell you, man, I'm not gonna sit here and say Loma's gonna outright whoop Teofimo's ass, but he's gonna make him look bad. But the thing with Loma is he needs to be on his P's and Q's, and he definitely need to be in his tip top shape because I could see Teofimo getting frustrated and maybe making it an ugly fight to where he's gonna try to manhandle him and grab onto him and hold onto him, lean onto him, you know, try to fight dirty, make it a dirty fight, a Salido kind of, give the memories of that Salido fight to him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Loma gonna try to take his heart though, and because he's young and he can get frustrated, he's gonna take full advantage of that. Like what Black was saying, he's gonna pull out every trick that he can, and it's quite possible for him to pull it off. Honestly, I'm just saying, man, I got some money on the fight, so I'm like,
He
we gonna see what's
like,
going
"Hey,
down.
fuck what y'all talking about, man. I can't hear
Frank
none of
got
this stuff because I got money
Frank,
on the fight."
yeah, you know what I mean. That gonna make the rent payment a little easier.
I
That's gonna
might have
make
to take some bets, man, out here, dude. Be real. I have to take some bets out here.
The
Cause
thing with Tio is he cannot focus on getting the knockout.
right.
He needs to focus on being first. Because if
Yep.
he's not first, if you start letting Loma pity pat you and
that's
get on
true.
a lead, that's when he frustrates you. That's when he makes you make mistakes. That's when he's gonna make you in a counter, and he's gonna make you look stupid. Then you're gonna want to know Mas. You know what I mean?
I see
I'm
just
telling
like
you.
him touching him.
So
Like
thing
he got
with Teofimo is he has to go to the body, man. He has to go to the
to.
body, push
Yes.
him around, man. Show him that you're the stronger dude, and he needs to back up. You know,
Right. I think he just gotta touch him. He gotta
body
put
work.
combinations together. They ain't gotta be all hard right off the bat. You know what I mean? Just explosive with speed where he's making Loma think.
Yeah.
Then
I
you
mean, to
We
catch
be
all
him.
know
honest with
that
you,
Loma can get hit to the face because we seen Linares do it, right? Put him on his ass, and nobody believed that it was gonna happen. But what did I say before that fight happened? What did I say, Black? I said, you watch, Linares gonna surprise a lot of people. Did I not? And it's exactly what happened. How Linares got knocked out, true, but had Linares went to the body a little bit more, try to slow him down, maybe that shot would have affected Loma more. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, he was landing combinations every once in a while too, and he was turning with him. I called that one too. I said it was gonna be a great fight. And I gotta agree with Angel on that because but that guy could box. Linares could box too, and he's sharp. He's got really good speed and decent power. But if that is a TO punch, it's gonna have a different effect. I just see it having a different effect, man. It's just he punch a little different, and when he sees that white flash, you know what I mean. And I don't think it's gonna be a flash knockdown. I think his legs gonna be like, nope, I'm gone. I'm out. I could just see that happening where he just rocks him. Because if he rocking people the way he does, I don't know, man. You can only move so much. You're
You know
gonna
what I'll
get
say
tired.
though? Like I could see keys of victory for both, and I think that the strongest chance that Teofimo Lopez has, like he has the skills and the power, all of that to get the job done. But just like when we was talking about, it's good. Like one thing that the best had that was like not really had nothing to do with their skills was this one thing: composure. If
Yep.
he can maintain his composure throughout the whole fight because not a lot of people can do that with Lomachenko, and he thrives off getting you frustrated and confused.
Yeah,
If this
he
guy
knows.
can be composed and not be confused in there, I can see Lopez finding a way and set and catching him with something while by just being relaxed and being having composure and just trusting his own ability because he actually did that versus Comey. He was really composed in there, he was relaxed, and he waited for that right opportunity to land a shot that he know he can land and really get you out of there. Because let's be real, he got power to knock out any fucking body from whatever 135, probably even 140. Like he really got legitimate power, but I just be concerned about him getting frustrated in there because Lomachenko was good for that, and him being young, coming in there, maybe trying to impress and thinking about maybe other stuff. Like shoot, Lomachenko could use that as as a weakness against you and try to get you worried about the crowd and while he going in there
Right.
taxing. So
More,
that's the only
more,
danger I see.
more worried about the way he looked than actually winning the fight.
Right, right. That
Yep.
young, that's that young
That
mentality.
young
Like,
mentality. Yep.
yeah,
I completely feel you on that. That's what I was concerned about because I'm like, if this dude gets in this young man's head, he can be
yeah.
looking crazy in there. You know?
You know what's another good example with that young man mentality? Like AB,
Yeah.
he was in there trying to be worried about how he was looking instead of really like, bro, focus and just you can work your game plan. Stop worrying about how these people was looking at you and who gonna see you wiggly leg. Forget all that.
I
You
think Judah
know,
had that problem too.
Judah too. That young man, yeah. And that's why Floyd Mayweather Jr. had, after a while, he had to go from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather. Like, forget trying to impress everybody in the crowd. It was lit for a little while, but you had to get on your bicycle and box and be smart after a while. Shoot, because you trying to be look a certain way. You might be looking a real certain way on that canvas.
He frustrated Judah too because when Judah couldn't fight him the way he wanted to instead of the way he had to, and
Hmm.
he wasn't looking all that great, that's where it started to change. You know,
Nose bloody. Yep.
when he started worrying about the way he looked instead of trying to win the fight, and then he was like, oh, "I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna just go get him out of there," and it just did not go his way at all.
Hey man. Hey, I know who you is though, dog. Man, come on, bro. Why you had it? Hey man, I heard some things about you. I know who you is, bro. You know, to be honest with you though, I'll tell you straight up. I just don't get into people that make a bunch of content trolling them. You feel me? Like bro, those used to be our peoples back in the day. So I don't, you know what I mean, hold nothing. I just keep it moving. That's why I disassociate myself with people that always want to just try to just get traffic and troll them. So I feel you, but at the same time, bro, you creative and you can do your own thing. Shout out to Lion Killer, aka the new name comes. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking. Sport Advantage says Haney show power test with Ryan. Tio hit a higher. Oh, I mean, you're going off that score thing. You know, that's that score thing. But in the ring, the connect. Hey, we just got to see. Haney snacked up, and Ryan is Canelo Reynoso'd up, and all that on that side. Whatever they do.
Think that
Sit
fight
hard.
gonna materialize anytime soon?
He's probably after what I just said to him. It probably ain't gonna be no donation. I ain't got super chat yet. We still growing, Line Killer though. What happened?
I said, you think that fight will materialize anytime soon? Ryan and Haney
No, not anytime soon.
Nah,
It'll be a shock to me.
nah, that's not that fight. That fight not gonna happen no time soon.
gonna marinate. They gonna marinate that and marinate that. They probably see each other at 140.
Damn. I was saying a couple live streams back. I think 147 gonna be crowded in a few.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Super
because you
crowded.
got guys like it's gonna be crowded, man. You're gonna have guys, a lot of guys moving up soon to 147, man. It's gonna be you're gonna see a lot of guys going up to 154 too. So again, up out of Dodge.
That's his name. I was sitting there thinking like That's how I know he is. World record. That's how I know you is, man. People tell me, but shout out to him though. He said Ryan fights on another Logan Paul card and makes 10 million. That's it's a different era, man, where they do stuff. Haney, future, huh? I think man, hopefully Haney and Shakur Stevenson meet up in a mega fight in the future. That's something I would look forward to. That would be a mega
That's a
fight.
pay-per-view fight right there. That's
I'll
gonna
pay
be a
for that.
big pay-per-view fight.
And that's the kind of fight, like I know they
That's what.
still young and growing. I'll wait for that. Like, hey, even if it's 4 or 5 years down the line, if I could see them two at like in a prime and they just woo, Devin Haney and Shakur go at it. That'd be an amazing fight, like 3 or 4 years from now.
Where they? But what, at what weight though? What, at 140 or what?
Shit, you see what I'm saying? They'll have time to grow and it'll probably be up there, like either 140, 140. I mean, I don't know. Y'all think Shakur would make it to 147?
I don't know.
He
I
not.
would
I mean,
like for him to, but I don't know if his frame, if he built like that.
it would have to be like, damn. I mean, Haney can probably be up, and you know, what I mean, eventually
He might fill out, though.
147.
He might
Huh?
fill out. He might
Yo,
fill out.
not for nothing though. Shakur is dumb strong, man. That kid's
No,
strong,
yeah,
yo. For his weight, he's strong as shit, man.
hell yeah. He was looking. See, he was already looking yoked for 130 in his first fight. I'm like, damn, if he keep going up,
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying,
You,
man.
you know what? Who I want to see fight before they move? I want to see Prograis and Tio fight at 140 before Prograis moves up.
Progress and who?
Oh man, that
Tio,
T.O. Oh, I don't know if that fight's gonna happen.
nah. You know what? You know what I like to see? T.O. and Baranchik. I like to see that fight. That's a fight I like to see.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know what?
Ivan Baranchik.
I think T.O. will get him. He'll sleep him.
He'll get him, but it'll be a
Because
fucking
it'll be a good
crazy fight
test,
though.
but
It'll be a
because
fucking
Baranchik be wild though. So T.O. catch him. He'll counter him.
yeah.
He'll
He'll
counter
catch
the
him.
hell
Yeah.
out of him. It'll probably be kind of early, but I would love to see like him and Regis though. Since Regis is staying at
Yeah.
140, him and Baranchik. Remember, hey, that was funny. This is when Jalik was still with us or whatever. He had me cracking up laughing because it was one image he pulled up, and Ivan Baranchik was the same size as Triple G. It was like, nigga, we
Oh
doing
yeah,
muscle
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was funny as shit.
That dude was swole out the game, standing next to Triple G. He was like, hold up, but this dude fight at 140, yoked up though.
a lot of them
Straight
guys,
up, man.
man. So a lot of them guys is big guys, man. They can make weight easy. Some people got that, they that. You got guys like Tank that can't make his own weight.
Huh?
So you got guys like Tank that can't make weight. You know,
Oh man. Yeah, I just don't respect guys like that, man. That just can't really. When you don't respect the weight class, I can't really respect you. Is that understandable?
yeah.
I just kind of where I'm at with it, man. Like you
The
should
weight
be able
class,
to.
man. Like this man, like Triple G never been to no different weight class. 160 the whole time. Come on, man.
Hold up. Hey, this real quick. You just gave us a flame of fame right there, right? Can we get it back on the screen?
Yeah.
We're giving some flame of fame to none other than Triple G for this
Unified.
one reason. This man has been a
And he's
160
currently a
pounder
unified
his whole
champion.
career and a unified champion. He's been at the same weight
And a
class.
unified
It's
champion at
pretty much,
160 right now.
no skipping around, no catch
The
weights.
IBO and the IBF.
Plenty of defenses.
Wow. Got to keep it 100.
Triple G is gonna go to the Hall of Fame. Triple G is gonna go to the Hall of Fame.
Hall of
Man.
Fame down.
Can't say the same for certain people.
I do wish
Can't say the
that
same for certain people though.
that man fought Parag though. I wish that fight went down.
Which fight?
Him and Parag. Parag. That fight didn't materialize.
I'm trying to hear the name you saying.
Dimitri Parag.
Oh, him and Triple G.
Yeah, there was his
Dimitri
first.
Perry or Pirog?
Yeah. Parag was supposed to fight at. That was
That's
gonna
the one
be.
that knocked out. That was the one that knocked out Jacobs, right?
Yep, that was gonna be Triple G's first fight in the United States.
Oh, and he ducked it.
Now Parag's back broke or something. He had some sort of spinal injury.
Spinal, right. We heard that before.
Yeah.
Back is broken.
Spinal. I broke my back.
Spinal promotions.
Final.
Then he never fought again. It sucks. That dude could fight too. I thought
Yeah.
he was gonna shake up 160.
Shout out to Lita saying Marvin Hagler career middleweight as well. Flame of fame, Marvin Hagler. You know what I mean? Holding it down,
Marvin
grinding
Hagler's
in
right.
one weight class, man. That's hard to do, right? In one weight class your whole career? Shit. Anybody coming up, you got people coming down, you got people coming up, but you reigning, you constantly fighting anybody that's there. Currently, future, you know, and but you holding it down, 160. I gotta give him respect for that. For me, they ain't gotta be jumping around a whole bunch of weight classes, but if you can prove that you're the best in one weight class, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Not everybody can just be dominant in multiple weight classes, but you know, when you start doing stuff like you go up in weight just to pull people up because you can't make that weight no more, but you're not really trying to compete, I get up out of here. You lost me, the fan. It's a wrap.
Yeah, there was a lot of weight classes that didn't exist a while ago too. Back in the
Huh?
day, there was a lot of weight classes that didn't exist back in the day either. Now they got like middle like weights between like weight classes.
You must be outside. It's kind of cut,
Can't hear
choppy a little bit. Choppy
my
a little
bad.
bit. Must be a nice little breeze coming through.
That ain't mine.
Oh, that's Angel? I thought he was inside because I seen his computer. Yeah, he got some feedback, some wind or something. Might have to mute till you get ready to talk.
My bad.
Triple G is still cool, but I don't think he
Fan,
was
fan.
robbed like most. Shit, they robbed Devinchenko. I was upset about that. I'm not just gonna let anybody on with the troll and shit. Hey, whoever trying to come on, man. Hey, we let's chill with that trolling shit. Whatever.
You put the link in the chat?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh.
I
They
think
just
somebody
now.
coming. I think somebody coming to troll Wilder or some shit. Same old stuff. Some more stuff in boxing than that dude. Whoever this is.
Yeah, if the
Background.
link was in the chat, that must have been way up on the top. Like they had to been waiting for a minute.
Oh, it's red. He said it's red. He said it's red. It's red. It's supposed to be red.
Oh, that's red trolling. Oh, all
It's
right.
red, bro.
In a minute. What's up, man?
Hey, what up?
I was like,
I'm
somebody
like,
coming in here to troll Wilder. I'm like, I don't know this motherfucker coming in here. What's up, though?
I'm like, Black's not gonna let me on.
He put the vet on hold. That's a vet.
What's good, though?
Not much. Just trying to get back in the swing of things, making content. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm gonna make like a mock rap battle between me and DSFG.
Oh, the troll.
Yeah, but this shit's gonna be
Yeah.
funny. Like, just yeah, I'm gonna have fun with it.
Yeah, no doubt. Actual fact, back with the Bush icon. Yeah, man, they in the background. They always are. King of the South.
Yep.
Speaking of King of the South, where the homie Jamal at? Matter of fact, I think about 2 weeks ago he jumped on. I was doing the commentary for one of the ESPN fights. I think it was like on a Tuesday night, and he jumped on. He said he had gained a whole lot of weight, and he was trying to get the weight off. He said he got up to, man, I think damn near 400 pounds.
Whew,
Jamal
Is
was
it
like,
true?
shit.
All I was gonna say is it true that the Charlo twins are gonna do a double header pay-per-view?
that's what I heard. That's the
Yeah,
rumor
that's what I
circulating.
heard just today. I'm sorry, I don't think either of them are pay-per-view material yet. You know, like I think it's premature, which is crazy because they've been pros for what 10, 11 years, and I think they're both like, well, I mean, they're twins, so obviously they're the same age, but they're like 30, 31, something like that. But I don't think they really put in the work to be pay-per-view.
Well, they PBC, so that's how PBC do, bro.
Yeah,
That's how they got to
it
make their
doesn't
money.
surprise me.
So
Well,
yeah,
we'll know if they stay there. We'll see how the numbers turn out.
half of them motherfuckers that's be on pay per view ain't pay per view material. So
Yeah,
we saw Errol Spence and Porter. I mean, was that really pay per view material? We watched it and paid for it though. Keith and Manny, you can, of course, that's Manny, but we watch Keith and Sean on regular free TV. So they put
and
what
then you got.
what else did they put recently on pay per view?
Remember, Errol and Mikey were both. That was a pay-per-view fight too.
So did Mikey deserve it in with the Arrow? That was pay per view material.
Nah, that was a glorified mismatch.
No, but I'm just saying the magnitude of the fight.
Nah, I don't think it was. I don't think it was pay-per-view worthy.
I mean, what did they do? 5? Did they do 5?
Something like that.
No, they did, or 3. Somewhere up there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, as I say, half of these fights ain't really pay per view. So
Yeah. When you think about
it
the
just
history
don't
of it,
happen.
what type of numbers did old pay-per-view fights used to do? Like, they do massive numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. It was
I
because
like,
it was like I don't know. Boxing was way more popular then. It was just like a big thing. If the boxing was gonna be on, it was like everybody gonna tune in. Stop what you doing. Shit.
yeah.
Especially with the how politics and stuff was, like, it'd be cultural stuff behind it too. So you imagine like Ali and all of them fighting, like they watching for a different reason. Got rivalries,
Uh,
white versus black, whatever it is. They glued on the TV watching.
but you know what's crazy? All right, so boxing used to be more popular, right? I heard today that um Canelo is supposed to get $45 million and Triple G is supposed to get $30 million. That's fucking ridiculous.
When they supposed to get that? When they finally fight, or
Yeah, I heard they're supposed to fight in May of next year, May 21st or some shit like that. But that's crazy that
what
they would
about
get that kind of money.
Cinco de Mayo? They can just do it on the 5th. Why the 21st?
I don't know. I thought I
Somewhere
was
close
thinking
to
the
it, at
same
least.
thing. Why? I was like, they couldn't get an earlier weekend in the month, and it's like you can't tell me that they're in it's the training camp. We're in fucking July. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty of time for a training camp. You got plenty of time to take a fight in between, and
Yeah.
have plenty of time for training camp.
Exactly, man. They got way too much time, man. Plenty of time, man. That's no excuse. Got to be active.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that purse is ridiculous. Like, we're talking about how boxing used to be more popular, but then you got this fight, which is not like Triple G's past his prime, and Canelo, he's just doing whatever the fuck he feels like. And they're getting that kind of money. Like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people getting big ass paydays, man. Shit, you got YouTube niggas getting breaded up. Motherfucker, there's money out here. So he's Canelo Alvarez, president. The president. So in the meantime, I don't know. You said that's next year, so they already talking about next year. You got the info on next year fights. We trying to figure out what's up with 2020.
So then he'll be back at 160.
What?
He'll be back at 160 then, right?
I mean, you never know what the fuck. We don't know that it's gonna be 160. Like for all we know, Canelo will make it at some weird ass catch weight. Like with Canelo, you never know what weight he's gonna fight at. Like, don't y'all remember him saying he wasn't a real middleweight? This is when he had the WBC title, the middleweight title, the first time. And then he goes and he fights Chavez Jr. at 164.5 pounds. Like, he does stupid shit like that. He'll say, "Oh, I'm not really that big," and then he'll jump to a higher weight class.
I always thought he was bigger than what he put on. Always. Otherwise, why would he pop for what he popped for?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
No,
just
man.
saying.
He was clear. Come on, man.
Sporting Advantage is asking me about Thurman, and he says that he knows I'm on the inside. Look, Thurman he's happy playing his flute and eating Five Guys burgers and fries. That's what's going on with Thurman right now.
So I see you got the avatar, man. You brought some flame of shame for Deontay? What do you do now?
Oh nah. Well, I guess we could, since I'm late to the party, the twerking thing,
You did it again?
like, well, no, not again. It's just I wasn't making videos or nothing. So, like, I guess I'll give him the flame of shame for that, because yeah, I don't give a shit. Who, you know how some people, they made a big deal about AJ being in the hot tub with other men, and there's context that it could be non-homosexual. There's no way you can make this non-homosexual with the twerking shit. That's like Carl Frampton. It wasn't last year. I think it was the year before. For Halloween, he dressed up like a woman with a wig, and he was wearing a dress and all kinds of shit. I'm sorry, that's inexcusable. I don't care if it is Halloween. Whatever happened to that attitude that Dave Chappelle had when they asked him to wear the dress. Like, I'm sorry, like, call me old fashioned, but I think there's certain things that men just shouldn't do. If you ain't Scottish, you ain't got no business wearing a dress if you're a man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you know what? On the contrary, man, the guy who beat him actually kisses men, so it's kind of strange, man. Highly weird. It's all out here.
Yeah.
They all doing a bunch of strange stuff, man. So.
Oh yeah, I saw your video about I forget her first name, Haddish, that chick that did. I know I watched one movie with her in it with Kevin Hart, where it was the one where he went like back to night school or whatever. But you made that video that she shaved her head bald, and last time I remember a celebrity doing some shit like that, it was Britney Spears when she went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Is that what I see? What Angel put up there?
Showing that skin. All that skin. Hold it.
Showing that skin in the wrong spot. Look at my skull.
Look at
That
right here.
whole
Listen.
Hey, what's your thoughts on AJ, man? His new attitude.
Yeah,
you mean where he's like saying "fuck you" to certain people?
that's good.
Yeah, you agree? I think he
I
should
mean,
be
it
having.
shows him. It shows him being a little bit more real. Because the reality is, you ain't gonna get along with everybody. You ain't gonna be cool with how everybody talks about you. You know, so he's always put off that corporate kind of feel to him. You know, a lot of people felt like he was manufactured. I think that'll help him to shake some of that. I mean, you know how some of these people are. They don't give a shit. He could be as real as they come, and they're still gonna say he's manufactured. But I think it'll help him to shake some of that.
Yeah. Well, I think AJ. I mean, whether people feel like it makes him real or not, I mean, I think he's just feeding into the negative energy, and he's just choosing that. I mean, I still think he's gonna be AJ in the ring, but I don't know. Maybe he feel like now he's clicking into the villain role instead of just being the more of the hero. Is that what we're seeing? We seeing the shift from hero to now villain. Seems like he kind of embracing that a little bit. He cut his hair off. He got the little. What, he got a fade now or something? He got a
Well, I
different
mean,
look.
as long as he keeps the attitude, like as far as boxing is concerned, if he keeps the attitude that he had in that second Ruiz fight, I think he'll be fine. You know, like remember we was like, we seen him. His hair hadn't been cut for a while. He was looking kind of like a homeless person. He don't have to look the part as long as he's got that mindset. Like, this guy, whoever's standing in front of him, he has that attitude. Like, this guy is coming to take these belts, and I need to come to keep these belts. I think he'll be all right. I mean, this is something that's been done before. I mean, anybody who used to watch wrestling, for instance, you'll remember when Hulk Hogan all of a sudden turned into a bad guy, and it worked for him. Now, AJ, he's been in the game a lot. He hasn't been in the game that long. I think he can go a while longer without being the bad guy, but who knows? Maybe he wants to fast track some money.
What was that,
I
Virginia?
remember that, Angel.
That's right.
I think that was just him revealing his attitude right there, though.
That was the real him. And that's
Yep.
what he's showing you right now. That's the real fucking AJ from way back when he been so little glimpse.
Yep.
And then they were like, oh shit, damage control. Shit, AJ, you supposed to be nice to him, man. What the fuck, man? Why you couldn't control yourself? And push my buttons. And he fucking whooped his ass handily that fight too, right? But that was the
Yeah.
real right there, man.
Yeah.
And he showed you recently in these videos. There you go, man. There you fucking have it.
I bet you that was
Right?
driving his PR guy
Since
crazy.
everybody wants to be frank and shit. Everybody want to be frank and fucking as a matter of fact. Well, there you fucking go, man. Have at it. He ain't unified. Freedom of week. Shit.
PR guy was like, no, he's gonna fight him. You're supposed to be a good guy.
I'm going to lose your endorsement. Fuck that shit.
That's how he was looking at him. 1, 2. He's like, no.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, got my man looking like a Klingon right there, man. That's awful.
Don't do it. What?
Then you got Arrow from the
damage
sideline,
control.
like, you
Damage
did
control and shit. No, stop the bleeding.
it. Stop the bleeding.
Get it. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance.
Hey, 1-2, is that Shaq?
Yeah, that's Shaq.
Call the ambulance on.
He's been getting a lot of endorsements, man. I just saw him in a commercial for I think it's like the car insurance journal or some shit. And then I
Yeah.
know he also took over with Papa John's because that dude who used to represent Papa John said something he wasn't supposed to say. and then Shaquille O'Neal he stepped in and now he's like kind of the official Papa John's guy.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's Shaq.
Lieutenant,
Shaq attack.
aka franchise. He the real franchise. Shit, he got a lot of them.
Yeah, he is. Like I remember when I was a kid because he used to play for the Magic. I live a little over an hour away from Orlando, but they used to play these Shaq Attack videos for like it was really to sell his merchandise, Orlando Magic jerseys and shit like that. And then he had the Shaq Fu, the video game.
Oh man, shit. When I was coming out, that nigga had Twism. That nigga had the Twism gear. I wore it for like 2 weeks, and I stopped wearing it. Never got his shoes.
Oh,
Angel, why
really
you
sold his
playing
rap.
that?
The dude that walked out.
Yeah, I know. As soon as you played it, I was like, that's that dude that walked out.
yeah.
That you've seen that, right, Black? When that dude walked out on FA at Jagba.
Shit, like yesterday. This shit classic.
Now a Jagba walked out on Al Heyman.
Is he the first? Is he the first one to do that? He can't be the first.
No, he's not the first. Who is that one Colombian dude that I think there was a Colombian dude. It was like a Colombian dude that he was signed to Al Heyman and then he left. I want to say Keith Thurman fought him. What is his name? Chavez?
Oh, he trolled the whole everybody.
I know it was one of those Hispanic boxers. He left, and actually, he's like the first one to leave Al Heyman and talk shit about PBC. But I want to say it was Chavez, the Colombian Chavez. I can't remember his first name right now, but yeah,
well, I think it might have
been.
I'm talking about black dude.
Oh yeah, I think he is. I think he's the first.
Because usually the black dude, they be like, man, Al Heyman take care of us, if you would. So I ain't never really hearing it, especially he left early. So I mean, then again, we got to factor in this pandemic, so they put everything on froze. Hey, somebody need to mute though. Somebody need to mute. Somebody got their phone in their pocket or something.
Once you get
what up?
It gotta be 1-2. That's you with your phone in your pocket.
That must be red. I think that was red.
No, I'm sitting outside. I put myself on mute just to see. I don't know. Maybe I don't got my phone in my pocket. But you know what? My phone's at 10% anyways. But I saw you was live, so I wanted to go ahead and jump on for a little bit.
Is this the first Flame Series one you caught? This is episode 18.
Nah, I caught one. I caught like at least 2 other ones.
Yeah, no doubt.
But now I'm actually, making content again and everything. And I saw you was live, so I jumped on and I just want you to know that you appreciate it, Black.
Well, thank you.
So And everybody else in the UGC, y'all appreciate it too. 1-2 Kid and uh, Angel Santos, of course, and Charles D, and everybody in the UGC. Everybody is A1. Even though I haven't been, you know, here that much recently, I take notice. But but yeah, Black, I just want to thank you for continuing to keep up this platform, and I'll be on the next one for sure.
No doubt, bro. Hey, you do what you do, man. You got real life going on. There's a lot of stuff been going on, but it was just glad to see you join this one, man. So be safe, brother.
Appreciate it. And everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and share this stuff on social media. That way, more people get exposed to the truth.
All day, every day.
Right. Peace.
Flame of Fame to Red for the positive words on the way out. And Flame of Fame to all fighters who've never walked out of the ring before the fight happened. Man, because that's a problem. And to the homie Ronald, man, hey, hang in there, fam. Seemed like you was kind of upset.
Yeah.
I'm used to Ronald being really cool and mellow. It's kind of concerned me, like, damn, brother, who got you on the roof? So hopefully everything is I'm not encouraging him to do nothing. This is YouTube, bro, and don't ever let it get that serious. Don't even waste your energy, man, with these clowns, bro.
Right.
Just do. If people don't rock with you, man, don't rock with them. The ones that do rock with you, man, just
Yeah.
stick to the positive ones, man.
Peace, bro.
There's too many fake people out here, so you just got to know the real ones and just stick with them. I'm pretty sure he'll catch the playback. So, but episode 18, pretty much in the books. I think I gave much pretty much the amount of fame and shame that I wanted to for this episode. I really don't think I'm leaving nothing out. But I mean, fame to Top Rank ESPN for providing us fights consistently. We got fights tomorrow lined up, so give our appreciation to them. And then going forward, it changes. Every episode is going to be a new fame and shame, but we always going to bring that flame. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm your host, BHP. Till the next time, I'm out.